Ringing up Jonathan Smith.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Jonathan Smith at DWF Law. I'm sorry I'm unable to take your call at the moment. If you'd like to leave your name and number, I will of course get back in touch with you as soon as I am able. Thank you.
Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key # at any time.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Smith. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again, leaving yourself another daily message. As you know, this is message number 96. I'm not leaving you. As you know, we're in court this afternoon, and I'm once again looking to engage with you in some kind of out-of-court resolution talks that we can partake in. I mean, it's not necessary for us to go to court. As I've explained previously, if you only had spoken to us, I would look to get... the suggestion being put forward is that I would look to privately commission out the gas safety inspection at a cost to myself, which I could then forward to yourself to pay the housing association to pay off as per what I did last year. I think these are unprecedented circumstances we're in, and it requires your engagement. But the fact that you're simply refusing to engage with me is, indicative of your own fraud and deception and corruption. If you had engaged with me, there would not need to be this application to the courts. The only reason that this application is now before the courts and costs are accumulating is because of your failure to engage with me. I mean, this is only a simple matter. A gas safety inspection could cost anywhere between as cheap as £50, and yet you are now looking to put me into a situation where you are levering costs of over £5,000. This is simply ridiculous. I am asking to engage with you so we don't need to go to the courts. If you don't engage with me and look to go to the courts, then it's quite clearly circumstantially evidential that the reason you're doing this is because you're fearless, knowing the fact that there is no alternative but for the case to be railroaded in your favor. That's why you're emboldened enough to send me documents now. And this is another little dirty tactic that you're employing. You've known about this case, this application, your application, for some time since the 22nd of December. You've also known about this listed hearing since at least the 10th or the 12th of January. But yet you've chosen to send me legal documents now at this last minute and on this last hour for me to, as a litigant and person, to go through. I won't be going through any of these documents. These are simply ridiculous documents that you're sending me now at this last minute in order to what fool me or manipulate me. Is this part of how you're going to win this case, is by buying off the judges and then sneaking things through? I'm just sick and tired as a legal profession for you to act in such a pusillanimously a cowardice and sneaky little manner, putting paperwork in front of me hours before the start of the hearing. This is completely ridiculous. I urge you, Mr. Smith, before the hearing starts today at 2, to ring me back, to speak to me, to engage with me, to look to find a resolution. This situation does not need to go to court. It can be easily resolved with. We could have resolved this as gentlemen if you had only taken up any of my calls. You chose not to do so. So therefore, now you've railroaded something through the courts. There will be consequences for this malevolence and malign conduct of yourself. I'm asking you to speak with me so we can resolve the situation. It does not require an injunction order. It does not require such expensive costs. The reason that you're doing this is utilizing the court process and weaponizing it to target and victimize me as per the local authorities' dictates and instructions of targeting and victimizing me. There's a clear path here. The gas safety inspection is £50. All right, I could get that done for £50, and your client could agree to pay me, refund me my costs. But you're choosing not to do that. You're choosing to dictate terms in a dictatorial manner, saying we're either going to do it this way or we're going to go to the courts, knowing the fact the judges and the courts and the tribunals are all there to favour yourself, and nothing I can say has any validity or value in a court proceedings where the judge has been bought off and the courts are conspiring with the local authority. This is quite clearly a fraudulent...
In 10 seconds.
This is quite clearly fraudulent, Mr. Smith. I urge you to contact me to resolve this matter outside of courtroom before the hearing. Thank you very much.
Your message.
Okay, so I've left him a message. He should be aware of that message. He's going to choose not to get back to me, but that's up to him. I've left him a message.